I think I just love creating things, and I love sort of, you know, when you go out and you see the countryside, it does something to your inner self. And this is one way of me sort of showing people how I feel inside. So it's just putting it down on a canvas, and I have to do it now. It's just in me. It's part of me. I can't stop. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I could be down here 7 days a week and I wouldn't be stressed out from that idea that I'm here 7 days a week. I'm almost stressed out more when I can't be here. First of all, got married, and I actually, first of all, fell in love with a man who was very wise, and he suggested if I wanted to do something, I should focus on the one thing and go back to school. So I went back to school. That's another project I'm working on. That one is called The Many Phases of a Canola Field. And I've been thinking about this for quite a while now, and it started with just a little 6x6, then to an 18x18, and it was really an exercise in simplicity. But then last year, that field became a canola field. And I just, and I go past it all the time because it's on my way to my sister's, it's on my way to my massage therapist, it's on my way. It's the only thing I think about composition. I try to avoid the center. Well, I use what I call a glazing technique, which is an old master's technique, where you work thin layers of paint, building up layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. Start laying in color with very thin paint mixed with the mineral spirits, which is I call the staining process. I am currently in 3 galleries. I have been with Lynn Perron in Montreal now for 7 years. She was the first commercial gallery who took me on as an artist. And I have a very strong friendship with Lynn. She really brought me into the commercial art world, into a gallery where it's a commercial environment where their mandate is to sell. I was asked if I would join Gallery Richard Heavey up in Saint Adèle, Quebec. The past few months I've been in a gallery closer to home in Toronto, Gallery 133. One thing about being in a gallery, a commercial gallery where they're selling your work, it makes you keep working. You need to keep working because they want new work all the time. So you have to be producing on a regular basis. I think as an artist in that kind of an environment, you have to be careful not to lose your integrity, what you have sort of developed to create. And it's really hard to continually focus on creating the quality of work that you want to be producing.
What do you do to mediate that, to kind of make sure it's...
I just try not to get too flustered over the volume. It's hard sometimes though, because I have to continually be working on exhibition ideas. I have to always be thinking about new work for the galleries because they need new work. So there's exhibitions, there's current work just to send off to the gallery so they have something on hand and something new. It's hard keeping up with that, especially when you are not a prolific artist. My view of life is harmony, living in harmony. Nature does such a good job at that, and I'm sort of putting that down on a canvas on how beautiful nature is. And I suppose it's me sort of saying the world could be a better place if we all knew how to get along and live together and be better spirits here on earth, you know, because nature sure shows us.
Do you think you're ever going to stop?
I hope not. I hope I'm never going to stop. I'd like to die with a brush in my hand.